And British Columbia makes 4. That's 4 provinces in Canada where pot in some form or another has been declared legal by the courts. And we're really enjoying it around here. But, you know, if you're Canadian, you are missing out on what's going on in Toronto now, where after 4 months of legal marijuana, people are smoking on the street, acting differently, behaving in a totally relaxed and tension-free city environment where they don't fear getting stopped by police or even questioned or certainly arrested. And that's, you know, 4 million people in that city alone, and there's coffee shops showing up in St. Catharines, London, Toronto. The country is changing except for the 6 provinces that haven't had the law acknowledged in that province that marijuana is legal. It's legal in Saskatchewan, it's legal in Alberta, it's legal in Manitoba, it's legal everywhere in Canada, but unfortunately a court has to say so. I am in Regina on October 16th, and I have exciting news. Brian McAllister has agreed to present the case in a Regina court for me. He said that way you can watch me do it and then you can repeat what I do 5 more times in each of the other provinces. And but it's totally exciting having the man who made marijuana legal in Canada, Brian McAllister, the lawyer from Windsor, is going to come and present my case in Regina on October 16th. So it'll be fun, I think, for the people of Regina and Saskatchewan. If they come to the court on October 16th, you should see a pretty exciting bit of Saskatchewan history happen there. I'm in Ottawa next Thursday, this Thursday coming up on Parliament Hill, and you know what, I don't exactly know how it's going to work, but I want everybody to come. Be there, bring banners that say keep marijuana legal, because marijuana is legal, and if the people on Parliament Hill, if the government would just not push any more court cases, if they would not bring any new legislation in, marijuana is legal and will remain that way. So it's imperative that Parliament understand we want to keep it just the way it is now, that marijuana is legal, and that the government should stop appealing the court cases, and that they should not bring in any new legislation. And let's enjoy a period of legal marijuana possession, and then we'll see how that goes. Why don't we just experiment with that? And that's basically what our pitch is on Parliament Hill. Let's keep marijuana legal. There is no moral basis to persecuting us. There is no benefit to the nation in persecuting us. It's next Thursday, this coming Thursday. I'm going to have the biggest joint ever, probably a 25-gram joint. And I'll be smoking out on Thursday, September 25th. I'll start speaking at 4 o'clock. We'll all smoke up around 4:20. Bring your bongs, bring your joints, bring your plants. Marijuana is legal. You can possess a plant. It's still under 30 grams if you carry a plant around in a pot. And I mean, it doesn't have to be dried marijuana. I mean, it just has to be marijuana. A plant is not, you know, you're not cultivating in the act of carrying your personal stash to Parliament. That's what you're going to tell them. And anyway, I need to see as many people as possible. I want to see plants, I want to see pot, I want to see bongs, pipes, I want to have the biggest demonstration we've had in a long time. The guys at Carleton University are rallying the university students to come out. I want you to get on buses and cars. I want you to get there by train, by plane, but get to Ottawa and join me on September 25th at the nation's capital. Hey, if you're American, come and see how it works. See how you can actually smoke a huge chonga right on the doorstep of Parliament Hill when it's legal. It'll be like some fantasy. It'll take you another decade or two to see in Washington, D.C. But it's coming, because after we liberate Canada, we're coming to the United States. That's ultimately the big prize in this big equation, is that 30 million people living free beside 300 million people living in slavery is intolerable. So it's important that everybody pitch in and make marijuana legal here in Canada, stay forever. And see me on Parliament Hill on September 25th, Ottawa. It's on every map of every globe you can find. Americans and Canadians, come on, join me. This is my big stand. It's the 19th city on the summer and fall of legalization tour, and let's face it, 4 out of 10 provinces, pot's legal. We can make the other 6 legal too, so be there on Parliament Hill next Thursday, 4 o'clock.